Yo! So we're going to take a more in-depth look at the core four and scoring in this video. So just going to share my screen so you can see the book here. Where is my bookie thing? There we are. So look, this is the introduction on the left-hand side. You can see what we're talking about here is the idea of looking at having balance in these four areas when we're trying to achieve our idea of success. So we know that one of the single biggest factors in achieving success is actually determining what that means before you set out on any venture towards it. So the reason for doing that is your idea of success is what success is, if that's the best way of putting it. It means that it's not going to get polluted by what somebody else says, because that can happen. If you're out there bombarded by the shit that's on social media, always on social media, this dude over here is telling you should have 6 figures. He's telling you should have 7. I mean, and really, sometimes you need to ask yourself the question is like, do I actually need fucking 6 figures? Do I actually need 7 figures? The answer probably is that you don't even need anywhere fucking close to that. What you need to actually do, though, so that your idea of success isn't polluted by any of this shit, is determine what it means for you before you set off on any venture towards achieving fucking anything. Otherwise, what we end up doing is we push success over the cognitive horizon, or we say, I'll be happy when I get this thing. I'll be happy when I'm 10% body fat. I'll be happy when I'm that. And it's all fucking bollocks, because when you get these things, it doesn't actually bring you the happiness that you're looking for. And the reason it's not bringing you the happiness that you're looking for is because you are chasing someone else's idea of success, or you've been polluted from some outside source. So what we need to do is get very clear on the things that we want in the core 4, so that we are determining success for ourselves. And if you watch the earlier videos, I go into a lot more detail on how to set goals with deep-rooted meaning using the ideas from positive psychology. So using all of that stuff, knowing what you now know, we need to look at the core 4 and then make sure that we have balanced goals in these 4 areas. All right, so we've got health, core 1, wealth, core 2, success, core 3, and relationships, core 4. So look, if we go into the area of health, it's going to be fitness shit, sweaty, strengthy fucking stuff. And I'm being vague here because I'm not trying to put words in your mouth or ideas in your head. I want you to sit and take the time to sit with these areas and think about what would be super, super important for you to achieve in these. And look, it's got to be a wee bit. If it's too easy, don't set something that you know is super fucking easy. It's not going to be a motivation. These goals should be like just a little bit out of reach. So if you're putting your hand up as high as you can, and then that little bit where you have to stretch, all of these goals need to be at a stretch. You're putting yourself outside of your comfort zone. That's the whole fucking idea. Right, so let's look at health. As I said, fitnessy, sweaty, strengthy, whatever shit. Then you're going to have some nutrition that's going to be in support of that goal. So there are 2 sections to health in the core 4. There's training and nutrition. So you need to think about, like, what is my training goal over the next 90 days and what is my nutritional goal over the next 90 days. Give it some time and set yourself goals. In wealth, you're going to have some wealth, like just cold hard cash wealth goal, right? Maybe it's a number of clients, and then how much money or revenue does that new number of clients that you're trying to achieve, what does it actually mean in monetary terms? We need to get down to the cold hard cash in this section. And then the support of that bit is going to be your study. So what are you studying? So health is broken down to fitness, training shit, nutrition shit. Wealth is broken down to money stuff, like what's the wealth goal that you're chasing? Money, clients, cold hard cash, and study. And then in success, what we're looking for is like, I've seen this just the other day. It was like, if you're super fit and you're, making money, but yet there's a lot of shit going on in here. There's fucking doubt, fear, envy, greed, all this shit, that's still not health. So this area we're looking at achieving the positive psychology, getting yourself out of living in the problem towards living in the opportunities or living in the solutions, and being a more open-minded, fucking opportunity-seeking, positive psychology, winning motherfucker. So what we do there is we're looking at meditation. So what is it? You've got to be meditating daily in here. And then the journaling. So that's the 2 sections of success. Then you have to look at relationships. So none of this matters if you don't have anyone to share it with. Family, significant other, kids, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the hell it is. So that is the core 4 as an overview of it all. Then what we need to do is we need to go into this section and write what is the 90-day outcome and date. And we write it in the health section, split that down into your 60-day benchmark and then into the 30-day. So we're making these goals measurable. We know that they're realistic and we're setting deadlines in these things. We know what we're trying to achieve and we know when we're going to achieve them, and we're setting little waypoints for ourselves. Health, again, your cold hard cash, and what are you studying, and set benchmarks for yourself. Just going to make sure that I said, like, what's your 90-day outcome in terms of fitnessy thing, and there's going to be the nutrition thing. Health, there's going to be the money thing and the study thing. Success, there's going to be, how much meditation you're trying to achieve, and how much journaling you're going to do. You're going to do that shit every day. Now, the other thing is that, like, the success one can be hard to find something like really visible, whereas like the health goal could be easy. Say like you're going to do a photo shoot, like that's really visible, or you're going to do a competition, or you're going to go and do a thing that scares the fuck out of you, whatever, that's really visible and transparent and easy. Whereas the success one may be a wee bit harder for you to think about, but the success one can sometimes be something like overcome. For me, this was one for me. I had to meditate daily because I knew I was getting on flights that scare the fuck out of me. I'm a shitty flyer. Now, if I'm able to control the internal noise in my head through daily meditation, I know that when I go on flights, especially big long ones, it's going to be much easier. This might be funny for somebody, you might be laughing, this fucker can't fly. But yeah, I fucking hate flying. I guess I'm a control freak. I love driving. I ride motorbikes. I fucking love that thing. Hate being a passenger. Hate being a fucking passenger. Because a lot of shit goes on in my mind. Now, you can see that that's a very visible thing in the area of success. If I have control of my internal dialogue and the shit that goes on in there on a daily basis, then especially when I go to fly, you can see how meditation and journaling and being more positive and doing work on myself, personal development, can really help in this area. So it could be a personal development area that you're seeking here. All right, I hope I've explained that correctly, because that can be a hard one for people. It's like, what the fuck is that? If you're doing daily meditation, for me, I know when I get on the flights, especially if there's turbulence, I can try and go to a happy place. And when I'm meditating daily, it's much easier for me to do. Okay, I've explained that one to death. Relationships then. Relationships is, again, this can be an area that some people initially think is hard. But like for myself, I've talked about this before in other videos, but for me, I know that I like to go on like family holidays. And it can be simple, even just a weekend away. And some of them are staycations, like I fucking went camping last time. So I know in the 90 days, right, I've finished this 90-day block, I want to go camping with the kids, say, and if I want to go away with a family who actually appreciate me, then I need to be doing shit daily, i.e. making deposits in this relationship bank. So the 90-day outcome for me in that area was go away on a family holiday and have a family who actually know who I am, because I haven't been just stuck in my wealth goal, working 14-hour days. I've been actually doing my wealth goal and my health goal and my success goal balanced, and still have time and make time for my family. For you, this could be making time for yourself, could be making time for the significant people in your life, even your friends. Like, none of this matters if you spend so much time at fucking work, you don't have any friends anymore. Do you get me? So your 90-day outcome could be slightly different than mine, because the people who are significant in my life are my family, my kids, and my wife. So I want to make sure that I do things with them. I'll give you my 90-day relationship goal. I want to do I want to go away with my family. Now, 60-day and 30-day, what I do on a weekly basis is I make 2 meals in the morning for my kids on a Tuesday and a Thursday. That allows my wife to go training in the gym. So that gives her a little bit of time off. Then I make at least one evening meal. At least one. And I have like 30 minutes with each one of the kids where I just do something with them. And that's putting deposits in there. Like last night, I was fucking making video games with my son, downloading an Unreal Engine into computer games, and now he wants to make games. So me and him sat researching how to build fucking games. He loved that, right? So it only took, well, an hour maybe. But for him, that's undivided attention to him. That is putting a deposit in the relationship bank when I go away with him at the end of the 90 days, you know, and I'm doing that weekly. Our relationship's fucking awesome. Or hopefully will be, as long as I keep that shit up. And then the 60-day benchmark, anything I've left out. Yeah, I do one random active housework. Like usually I just do the dishes every fucking night that I'm in the house. And I'll try and do something else. And that's cool because I'm putting a little deposit in there. So do you see how that's working? If I continue to do those things on a daily and weekly basis, when I get to the 90-day outcome and I'm going on a holiday with my family, shit's going to be cool. There's no perfect fucking family holiday, is there? But at least I've been depositing there daily. You get the fucking idea. It's going to be nicer, right? So that is the core 4. That's how to set goals in those areas. That's how it's broken down. And last thing we want to say is health has 2 sections: fitness, sweaty shit; nutrition-y shit. Half a point for each. Wealth, downright fucking greed. Money, yeah, we've got to fucking monetize this thing. And then study to back that up. So it's split down, half a point for each if you do it on daily. Success, meditation, journaling, half a point for each. And your 90-day outcome, if you want to pick something visible, like, you know, that is helping you overcome some fear or phobia. Maybe it's public speaking. Maybe meditation is going to help you with public speaking. You know, you can get something visible there. And the relationships, it's like, what are you doing daily to put the deposits into that relationship bank? You've heard mine. And my 90-day outcome is like, I'm going on a family holiday. And, you know, shit's going to be much better if I've spent time with my family and they've seen me over the 90 days. If I just leave it all the last 90 days, they're like, who the fuck is this guy? All right, so that is the core 4. I've even given you a little brief on the scoring, and hopefully that makes things clear for you dudes when you're setting yourself goals in this area. Peace, we're done.